What is the viscosity index of motorcycle fork oil, and why is it important? Have you ever wondered how the oil in your motorcycle's front suspension affects your ride? Today, we will discuss the viscosity index of motorcycle fork oil and why it matters. Motorcycle fork oil is a special lubricant designed for the front suspension system. Its main job is to keep moving parts lubricated, reduce friction, and control how the suspension compresses and rebounds. The oil's behavior is largely determined by its viscosity. Viscosity measures how thick or thin the oil is. It is not a constant property, it changes with temperature. When the oil heats up, it becomes thinner, and when it cools down, it thickens. This is where the viscosity index comes into play. The viscosity index, often referred to as VI, is a number that indicates how much the oil's viscosity changes with temperature. A higher viscosity index means the oil's thickness remains more stable across a range of temperatures. This is important because it ensures that the oil performs consistently whether you are riding in cold winter weather or on a hot summer day. For motorcycle fork oil, having a stable viscosity is essential for safe and predictable handling. If the oil's viscosity changes too much with temperature, the suspension will feel different as the bike warms up or as the weather changes. This can make the motorcycle harder to control and less comfortable to ride. When you select fork oil, you might see terms like 5-weight or 10-weight. These refer to the oil's weight or viscosity grade. However, two oils with the same weight can have different viscosities if their viscosity indexes differ. This is why it is not just about the weight. You also need to consider the viscosity index. Using a fork oil with a high viscosity index helps maintain stable damping. This means your suspension will respond more predictably to bumps and changes in the road. This is especially important for riders who use their motorcycles in varying conditions or want consistent performance from their suspension. In practice, choosing a fork oil with a high viscosity index can make your motorcycle easier to handle and more comfortable to ride, regardless of the weather. It helps ensure that your suspension operates as intended, giving you better control and a smoother ride. To sum it up, the viscosity index of motorcycle fork oil measures how stable the oil's thickness is across different temperatures. A high viscosity index means the oil stays consistent, leading to more predictable and effective suspension performance. This is why the viscosity index is a key factor in selecting the right fork oil for your motorcycle.